Good morning, Sandra Hickman here, the audio medic at the Healing Intention Community. I heal myself with my thoughts, words, and actions. Oh my gosh, can you join me in understanding this chatterbox that goes on in our mind? I don't know what yours is like, but sometimes it just gets off and running and we find ourselves saying pretty destructive things to ourselves that, really we wouldn't want to hear someone else that we love say to them. So why should we say it to ourselves? Things like, what's wrong with you? You must have done something wrong. What did I do wrong now? Those kinds of things, or just, other processes that keep kind of spinning. If you don't pay attention to these thoughts as they start occurring through your mind, then before you know it, they just get off and running. And you're down the path of having sort of allowed yourself to believe it's true at some level, even though consciously you might say, well, I'm not stupid. But, in your mind, maybe you're saying that was really dumb. Why did I do that? Your subconscious is just running with that information as truth and is then therefore, aligning all the other processes against it, like, your belief systems and your actions and your decisions and those sorts of things. So sometimes we let that go off and running, and it's just really not that resourceful. If you go to the healingintentioncommunity.com website, there is a blog post there. I will include the link in this post as well. That also has a link in it to Deepak Chopra's, some of his positive healing affirmations. But just join me, would you please, in this healing affirmation that we heal ourselves with our thoughts, our words, our actions, our every idea that comes to our mind, that it is a healing thought. And begin the process with me at looking at yourself, in the mirror, in your own eyeballs, and, say affirming, I love you statements. I love you. Thank you so much for being my best friend. I'm so glad you showed up today. You are beautiful. And let's start reversing the trend of the chatterbox. The most important thing you can do when it happens is to simply notice it. The minute you notice that it's happening, as you will notice, it stops. You don't think about those things anymore, except you might, try to, analyze it some. I discourage you from doing that. Just allow yourself to notice that you've been having negative thought process about yourself that's not very healing, and just allow that other program, that other ability that you have to notice what's going on to activate in that moment. That's a whole new set of neurology, not the self-bashing, sabotaging neurology anymore. So allow then those biochemicals to kind of dissipate while you have your noticing program running and all the biochemicals with the noticing program running. And then obviously you're going to see that it's destructive and you're going to realize that it is inappropriate and you're going to stop. So that's all you have to do. It's not work. It's not effort. It's simply noticing you're doing it right now. Because you're watching this video, you're noticing all sorts of things, including this beautiful mural on the back. I hope you like it. Anyway, so leave me your comments and your messages, and share this with others so that we can join in the common healing intention that my thoughts, my ideas, everything going through my mind about myself is healing and loving oriented. Have a blessed day, and thanks for joining me.